Hello, I'm Dr. Gideon Micropenis, Professor of Sociology, Gender Nonsense, Race Baiting, Trans Waffle, and Mindless Hysterical Screeching Wokery here at Fuckstick Metropolitan New University. I was absolutely delighted to learn yesterday that the racially insensitive children's books of Dr. Seuss are to be withdrawn from publication by the author's estate. It was high time that these despicably popular, successful, perennial classics of children's literature were entirely eradicated from our culture. The announcement was timed to coincide with the anniversary of the late author's birthday, which seems like a suitable way to shame a dead man for his crimes against inclusivity. As a general rule, the more popular a book is with children, the more it serves to persecute vulnerable minority groups within society. Hopefully, the eradication of the works of Dr. Seuss will open the floodgates for a wider cultural cleansing of children's literature. In due course, we may be able to get rid of the works of the disgraceful anti-Semite Roald Dahl, as well as the works of hideous transphobe J.K. Rowling, and maybe even the books of David Walliams as well. Not that they're particularly problematic, just piss poor. If we're going to successfully mould children's worldview and control their thoughts, it's imperative that we narrow the pool of literature available to them. The only book children really need is the collected works of Maya Angelou, ideally to be read to them by a 50-year-old nonce in fishnets and a pink PVC unitard during drag queen story hour at your local library. And may I say that for many years I myself have been writing socially aware children's literature that has sadly yet to receive a publishing deal. Titles such as Daddy Doesn't Live Here Anymore because Mummy's decided she's a lesbian, and Jack is 5 years old now, for God's sake let him have his gender transition drugs. And finally, my magnum opus, White Privilege and Why You Should Give All of Your Toys to a Black Orphan. If we're going to change the world for the better, it starts with our children and what we allow them to read and the thoughts that we allow them to have. Only then can we say we're living in a truly liberal society.